Hi there. Welcome back to the latest installment of our series Power BI Solves, a series which shows the various business problems with which Power BI can help. Now, as I mentioned in other videos, I really love using Excel, but using it for analysis and repetitive tasks has its drawbacks, and there's definitely options for how this work can be done faster with other technology. In this video, we'll be talking about the business continuity problem, which is the various speed bumps that happen when report creators or maintainers of Excel reports are out of a business. So, here's how this problem shakes down. Let's say that there is a PowerPoint presentation that needs to be produced every week to go to senior staff to make some business decisions. This PowerPoint presentation is collected from 4 different Excel reports, each of which are updated and maintained by different staff members. The maintenance of the spreadsheets includes the following types of tasks: obtaining updated datasets, cleaning and transforming those datasets, absorbing the cleaned and transformed datasets into their existing spreadsheets, and interpreting the results. So what happens when employees are out of the business though? Well, there's only 2 options really. Number 1, we have a handover from one employee to another on how to maintain and update our Excel spreadsheet. Now, the advantage of this option is that the spreadsheet that's normally maintained by our absent employee is at least updated, maintained by our very helpful employee. But the downside is that the chances of there being errors in our updated spreadsheet are much higher. And this is because our new employee has little practice in how to maintain this spreadsheet and is likely to miss things or get things wrong. Not to mention, it takes a while for the absent employee to hand over the details on how to create the reports to another employee. Option number 2 is even easier. There's no handover at all. Now, this means that nobody then takes on the updating of the spreadsheet. Now, on the bright side, this does at least mean that time is saved because there's no handover. But on the downside, when our employee disappears, they leave something of a chasm in the reporting process, which means that the Excel spreadsheet is not maintained nor updated while they're away. And this means, of course, that the PowerPoint presentation which everyone else has been working towards is either incomplete or, worst case scenario, it doesn't happen at all. Now, this is a scenario that we really want to avoid because it makes the person in overall charge of the PowerPoint presentation look like a bit of a lemon in front of senior management. So how can Power BI help with this problem? Well, Power BI offers one-click refresh capabilities, and this means that whenever an Excel spreadsheet needs to be updated with data from other spreadsheets or datasets, all that needs to happen is the updated datasets are saved in a folder that Power BI is connected to, and then a refresh button is clicked in Power BI. Power BI will then update all the information, all the graphs, all of the charts, everything inside it with no outside help. And so, because our absent but very clever employee used Power BI to create their parts of the PowerPoint presentation, when they disappeared, another employee can simply download the Excel files that our absent employee uses, then click refresh, and Power BI recreates the rest of their part of the presentation. Now, this means that while we still need another employee to download the Excel files and save in the right places, this vastly reduces the opportunity for errors and the handover is minimal. Power BI also offers automated refresh capabilities, which means that if the Excel reports that drive our absent employee spreadsheet can be scheduled to come out of a system, then Power BI can also automatically refresh itself for any new data. Now, in this scenario, because our absent but even more clever employee uses Power BI to create their part of the presentation and schedule the Excel reports that they need out of a system, when the employee disappears, no handover is needed at all, as Power BI automatically updates itself each day, week, month, whatever it is, and has all the information it needs to create the PowerPoint presentation. Whoever is responsible for creating the overall PowerPoint presentation can simply go to the Power BI report and export the slides that they need for their own deck. Now, if you fancy a bit more of a detailed understanding of how Power BI can be used to solve this problem, then here's the process for creating a Power BI report. Step 1. We save files of data, such as Excel files, on shared drives, SharePoint, shared inboxes, shared OneDrives, any sort of system that can be shared. Don't save it on your own hard drive because then no one else can access the reports easily. You can then connect your Power BI reports to those data files. You then instruct Power BI on how to clean and transform the data. So for example, removing rows, columns, splitting data, creating columns, and many other transformations. Power BI then writes down and remembers your instructions. Next, show Power BI how to connect your different datasets together. And after that, tell Power BI how to calculate aggregations of data. It's really easy. It's like a sum in Excel. And then finally, instruct Power BI how to build graphs and charts from the aggregations of data. And the very best part is Power BI remembers everything that you've shown it. When there's an updated dataset, all an employee needs to do is save down the updated dataset to the connected folder or over the top of the connected file and click refresh. Power BI then does the rest and updates all of its graphs, visualizations, charts for the updated dataset with no human intervention. And this greatly reduces time taken to hand over reports, the chances of errors and inaccuracies, and ensures that the reporting process is no longer reliant on one person. Now, if you like this Power BI Solve series, head on over to the fdtstudio.com, sign up for our mailing list to see every other tip that we publish on Power BI.